Hold on.
There's a
Hold the phone.
phenomenon where some viewers get so parasocially latched onto a streamer, like more
Yeah,
so
they'll
than
be
a newborn
sniffer.
to their mother's titty, that they will actually carve out pieces of their paycheck
She donated all their money to a streamer. Who? I wonder
for
who.
their favorite streamer. And it gets to such an extreme degree in some cases that some viewers will even donate all of their money to their favorite streamer. And I'm not saying that as an exaggeration, it has happened multiple times. Of course, it's not the most common thing in the world, but the fact that's happened at all, and more than once, should be enough to have you scratch at your chinny chin chin and go, It's just so weird. A year ago, I covered the story
yeah.
of a man in China who donated all of his money and all of his family's savings to the tune of $550,000 to a streamer just so she would call him bro.
Huh? Wait. I want y'all to see this for yourself. Chinese man sends 550K and family's life savings to streamers so she'd call him bro. Am I reading this shit right? The fuck? Am I reading this shit right? What the fuck is this? What?
Would call him bro. Brother, every streamer on the planet will call you bro for free. But he wanted that. It was so...
What? Anyways, yeah, bro. And you good night, Iya.
special and so important to him that he ruined his life and jeopardized the future of his family just to send all of that money to that streamer to hear her refer to him as bro. It's fucking insanity. Like, it's actually unbelievable. And you know what else is unbelievable? Our Cheeky Black Friday sale offer. 20% off of all of our soaps using any creator code. Go to usecheeky.com right now and get the best soap. And it is just diabolical. I just have to talk about this. It is so outrageous. It sounds like it's just a made-up plotline in a Hallmark movie for the sake of conflict, but it's real, apparently. A man in central China has filed for divorce after learning his wife blew their life savings on a male streamer, sending him $94,000 and leaving the family deep in debt. We're going to take a breather here for a second to really let that marinate. $94,000 she sent of her and her husband's money to this stranger who she became obsessed with through watching his streams. This is already very different than the other time because it is a woman who is now donating all this money to a male streamer because she is obsessed with him. Normally, the meme is like the desperate, lonely, virgin loser is throwing cash and cum at his favorite female streamer's stream to try and get her attention so she'll fall in love with him and be his romantic partner for life, and he bankrupts himself in that pursuit. And while that has happened in the past, this is very, very different. And it is heartbreaking for the husband in this story here. The husband spent 8 years living frugally and funneling nearly all of his income to his wife, hoping to give her a sense of security. This guy was literally living and breathing to try and, make his wife comfortable and happy. So all of his money that he was earning through being very cost conscientious and everything that he was working towards, he was letting his wife hold. But his wife, unfortunately, was viewing this money as the streamer's money that she just had the privilege of giving it to him. Like, basically, she didn't even view this money as theirs. Basically, she viewed this as her holding that streamer's cash, and she couldn't wait to give it all to him. It's fucking concerning. It is alarming. According to South China Morning...
Oh, yeah, this is sad, bruh. The whole situation itself is just sad, bruh.
He saved
$163,000
during that time, all of which he entrusted to her. But when he recently asked to check the account, his wife refused, raising suspicions, and she later broke down and admitted the money was gone. Fucking devastating. That is tragic. Not only is all the money gone, but your wife is so obsessed with another man that she's never met or anything. It is confirmed in this report that they have never met offline, at least allegedly, I suppose. But she is so obsessed with another man that she is willing to give all of your money, all of your hard-earned clams that you were entrusting to your wife whom you love and want to share this beautiful future with together. All of that is now vanished because she wanted to give it to some other guy. Now, of course, this would still be tragic even if she was giving it to somebody else for an entirely different reason, like she just really likes Queso's streams and he was struggling during egging on, so she donated all of her and her husband's money to Queso cheering him on. That would still be a universe collapsing moment. But the fact that she was doing it to another streamer whom apparently she was so obsessed with, and I imagine in a romantic way based on how all this reads, that is just another layer of gut-wrenching. It's just so fucking awful. Out of the 1.16 million yuan, she tipped 670K to a male live streamer she followed obsessively. She couldn't explain where the rest of the money went. On top of that, she had borrowed another 11.2K from online lenders, pushing the family into debt. This is the husband. Lou said he lived in a bare bones rental costing 42 USD a month while sending nearly every spare cent home. His wife has been a full-time caregiver for their child since they married 8 years ago. Yep, she cared more about that live streamer than her own child and husband, putting them all into debt, ensuring that this family was going to have a very hard time raising this child.
That's sad, bro. It's a live streamer. It's someone from your computer, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Me personally.
She was so fucking
like, how can one
that she sent them into financial oblivion here just for a crumb of attention from this live streamer. It's sickening. Like, it's actually just despicable. I've been saving money on food and expenses and offered all my money to her. However, she gave the money to another man, he told Hinin TV, adding that he felt stabbed in the back and no longer loved her. That sounds about par for the course. That is the ultimate betrayal, and it makes sense that he would fall out of love with her following this revelation. The wife admitted she became obsessed with the streamer. Chat logs reportedly showed her asking him to call her baby, though she insisted they never met offline. With the savings wiped out and 80,000 yuan in debt, Lou now plans to recover half of the couple's common property before filing for divorce. Just crazy. I hope he gets whatever he needs here in order to rebuild his life, because it's basically starting from scratch now thanks to her. I also hope she doesn't get to keep the child. I hope he gets full custody, because clearly she can't be trusted with the welfare of another human being, considering she was willing to spend all of their money on a complete fucking stranger just so he'd call her baby. Like, that is not a mom. That is a terminal gooner. So hopefully, you know, I'm rooting for the husband in this case. Based on all available information, it seems like this should be a slam dunk for him. But man, I don't even know where you go from this point forward in his shoes. That's so fucking tough. It's heartbreaking. And in stories like this, I always wonder if the streamer ever gets made aware of it. I understand there's no obligation for the streamer to, like, give the money back, but I feel like if the streamer in this case heard what happened and what was actually going on, I imagine he'd probably want to help the guy here, at least in some capacity, right? You would think. Because, I mean, come on, if you boil it down, this is the guy's money that was being distributed like Johnny fucking Appleseed by his wife without him ever even knowing it. So you basically got your hands on some other guy's money that he never even knew he was missing in the first place. That's gotta feel terrible, right? Like, I don't know, I just feel like if the streamer knew, he'd probably want to at least give some of it back. Like, I imagine he's not going to have all $94,000 still readily available or anything, but I just imagine if they knew, they would probably want to help. And that's how I feel about a lot of these cases, like the last one we covered, I suppose, with the hundreds of thousands of dollars donated to that female streamer. I imagine if she ever knew, she'd probably want to give it back too. I don't know. But I never really hear about that happening, so I'm guessing they never even catch wind of it, or I guess maybe they don't care. That's also equally possible. I just have to imagine with that amount of money,
they probably just don't. I'm not gonna lie, that streamer probably just don't care. Cause, like, bro, the streamer could be thinking like that's his decision, that's his, you know what I mean? Like, he's probably like, the streamer just probably don't care, bro. Low key. I'm just keep it real.
Something about the person donating it, especially if they're asking you to call them baby, I would think that there'd probably be some kind of knowledge on who's behind that account. Like, for example, back, it was probably like 2016, 2017, someone donated $31,000 to me. The first thing I did was try and reach that person to find out who the fuck this was, because that could have been someone that was about to take their own life and just giving all their money away, which is fucking terrifying. Or it could have been someone that's making an extremely financially irresponsible decision that's ruining their life. Or it could genuinely be a multimillionaire that's just throwing around money because it doesn't matter to them anymore. That third thing happens occasionally in the streaming space, where some fucking crazy, like, wumbo rich person just donates a lot of money willy-nilly for fun.
That's true.
And in the case of that moment, that was the case.
Like, people call them Oilers, Dubai, whatever. Like, them niggas, they be thinking that it's them niggas from Dubai, you know, because they rich.
That person was the CEO of a pretty large company overseas, and I talked to them pretty extensively for a little while, offering multiple times to send that money back, because even still, that is just way too much to just be giving away. But the point I'm making is, I feel like in most cases, when a donation number gets that high, this crazy, you'd probably at the very least be curious enough to know who's, Scrooge McDuck over here tossing around all this meat, right? So I just feel like you probably know a little something about the person, so when a story like this breaks, like, I think you would probably catch wind of it, but I don't know, I guess not. I just feel really bad for the husband. Like, that's kind of the meat and potatoes of it. Like, I just really hope he's able to rebuild his life after what his wife fucking did to him. It's just terrible. I'm wishing him and his child the best. That's really about it. See ya.
See ya, bro. Chat, what y'all think about this situation? I think this shit is cooked, bro. I mean, like, shit. I feel like this is like just like one of those another fortunate situations when it comes to streamers, where like, bruh, like every time like there's like a streamer stream, it's like the whole thing itself streaming connected, bro. Like I feel like a situation like that, like, it's just another one of those. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, that's what I think. Well, I don't know what y'all think. Comment below. And yeah, man.